Hello everyone, it is me, Venomous Seal, Venmu, and today we have our Week 9 battle for the ISBL Season 4. We're up against ZenDH and the Lake Vela Technicians. Which is actually our boy Mega Sizzle here, but right, let's go over the team. So first I had Spadef Mega Sizzle. Does a very good job at beating things like Kyurem Black, sorry. It walls Mega Beedrill. I can take a Hidden Power 5 from Superior. Roost, Defog, U-turn, knockoff. Roost to keep me healthy, Defog, pretty standard defensive stuff really. Next we have our Garchomp, Choice Scarf, Poison Jab, Fire Fang, Dragon Claw, Stone Edge. I always have to run Scarf Fire Fang when I'm going up against Zen, just to call back to the Season 2 finals mishap. But luckily Scarf Garchomp kind of looked pretty good in this match, so it was a bit of a win-win running this set. So next we have our Terrakion here, Focus Sash, Stealth Rocks, Toxic, Stone Edge Taunt. Literally just gonna set rocks and die. Much like the Terrakion set around in week 4. It can taunt out the Skarmory, it can poison things in front of me that maybe, you know, I'll outspeed and stuff, or, you know, don't want to kill me or anything, but Stone Edge is just to hit things, so. And then we have our Rotom Heat, rocking a bulky special attacking Assault Vest set, Discharge, Overheat, Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice, very standard stuff from Rotom Heat. Then we've got Hooper coming back with the Twisted Spoon, running Trick Room, Energy Ball, Psychic, Thunderbolt. His team is actually very quick, or speedy, so Trick Room kind of looked like a good shout here. And then we have Vanillux with the Ice Cold Plate, Weak Armor, Ice Shard, Explosion, Freeze Dry, and Flash Cannon. So a bit more of a physical kind of set this week, because of a lot of these faster threats are weak to Ice Shard, but I need Freeze Dry and Flash Cannon. Explosion is just a last resort kind of thing. Didn't need Snow Warning, so I just went Weak Armor to maybe get some kind of sweep going, I don't know, but... So, that is the team we have going on here. Let's hop on over to the replay. So he brings Malamar, Primeape, Zangoose, Superior, Kyurem Black, and Skarmory. Honestly, not the kind of team I was expecting. I'll be entirely honest and say I didn't actually prep for things like Zangoose, Primeape, or Malamar. I think I did prep for Primeape a bit, but it's not that clear in my prep. So yeah, I mean, I don't see no Thundurus, don't see no Beedrill, no Donphan, Primarina, Talonflame. I don't know, but so yeah, we'll just get into this right about now. So I lead Terrakion, obviously, to do my Terrakion things, i.e. set rocks and die. He actually switches out his Primeape and goes into Skarmory. I'm surprised he didn't. Well, I assume he thought I would have just close combated and dented him really hard or killed him, but no, I just want to set my rocks, so I do exactly that. I go for a taunt here because that's what it's designed to do, and I prevent the Stealth Rock from that side, which is really nice. Then I go out into my Rotom Heat, which is kind of designed to take this thing on. We eat a Drill Pack quite nicely. He goes into his Malamar, Malamar being something I didn't exactly prep for. Volt Switch out into my Mega Sizzle here. So we see his leftovers, so probably like a bulky superpower set. I go for a U-turn outspeed and KO, so that Malamar definitely had no speed because I didn't either. So I'm going to my Terrakion here as he goes into his Skarmory. I dabble out into my Argos here, or my Rotom Heat, as he goes into his Kyurem Black. So quite interesting there because I feel like the taunt was obvious, so he would have gone into his Kyurem, but then I would have Stone Edge from that point anyway. And I was kind of thinking he would go for Drill Peck there anyway, so quite a strange turn honestly, but so I got into my Mega Scizor, fearing like a, what's the ability called? Terravolt, a Terravolt Earth Power. Not sure if I lived with the Assault Vest, but got into my Mega Scizor because it's pretty much designed to take this thing on, as he goes for the Laser Focus. Well, that's tech, I mean, to be honest, I don't really understand what it does for him, but I'm sure it's good. He goes for a Draco Meteor. Oh, he crit! Wow, so lucky. Well, actually, now looking at it, maybe it was to bypass Draco Meteor special attack drops, but that seems like a lot of effort when you could just switch and take a hit. So I go for a Roost here. So no more crit from him, as he goes into his Zangoose, and I fire off a knockoff, getting rid of its Choice Band. So not Toxic Orb, but Choice Band, so that was interesting. He goes for a Fire Punch, I live, which is really cool. Good job, Scizor. Go for a U-turn there, and knock the Zangoose out. And we go into my my little friend here, Hooper. So Malamar and Zangoose were the two things really stopping Hooper from doing its thing, because Zangoose probably had knockoff and outsped, but I guess, I don't know if Primeape would have had Duck type coverage, I don't believe it does, but here I am. He goes for a Leech Seed here, as I go for the Trick Root. Obviously, now if there's any time for me to hit hard, it's now. Psychic does 69%, which is pretty impressive. He's definitely a defensive variant, I can tell. But he goes for a sub, gets his health back. Just go for another Psychic there, as he goes for a Leaf Storm, only 30%. Hooper is pretty specially bulky, and I don't imagine he has that much special attack. Go for a Psychic, knock him out. One turn on Trick Room left, that is one turn to pick up a kill. He goes Skarmory, maybe expecting to live a Psychic, but I do have the Thunderbolt, and that's going to knock out the Skarmory, which is really nice. So, I'm going to slow down for a bit here. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're doing quite well in this game. I don't know, but we'll talk about it in a second. But he goes into his Primeape here, and goes for the Ice Punch and knocks me out. I'm not going to switch to try and preserve differential, because it could end up just having me lose. But with no Trick Room and with no Hooper, Primeape is kind of a problem. I don't really have a dedicated answer to it. Stone Edge won't kill it. Ice Shard probably won't. I think Fighting Resist Ice? I don't remember. But Primeape giving me a little bit of a problem. He goes for a Stone Edge and no crit, and I live on 10%, which is quite nice. So without any physical bulk, which is nice. Now I go into my Garchomp here. Fire off a Fire Fang, and then obviously, just going for the memes. 1v5 here. Garchomp goes for the Fire Fang. We do not get the flinch, which sucks, but I think it's pretty safe to say that we've won this game. I mean, I have priority on my Vanillux, Scizor eats any hit, and that's going to be GG. So let's talk about the end of that game there. I was Scarf. I don't think he was Scarf Primeape. Well, because I outspent anyway. If I had Dragon Clawed there, I definitely won 5-0, but I had to go for the Fire Fang, so what you're going to do. So I will absolutely take a 4-0 win. 5-0 would have been nice, but at that point in time, I would have rather gone for the flinch. So that's just how it is. It's all for fun. So we're going to pick up a W there, 2 in a row, last week and this week. I guess that's what 2 in a row means. But also second week in a row where it's just scoops versus nothing. You'll notice Vanillux is making quite a lot of appearances later in the season. I don't know why I just didn't bring it a lot earlier, but maybe it's just a coincidence that there are now more opportunities for it to do well. But oh yeah, that was very fun. So I'll be honest, I don't think I don't think Zen had the right prep. I don't think he made the right plays. But that's just how it is. But you know, I mean, I'm not sure if he was like memeing a little bit because he had like laser focus and stuff. But um, you know, I mean, I could equally meme because we have the same differential and win-loss record. But I might as well just keep going till the end and see what happens. You know, if someone in the top positions right now starts doing pretty badly over these next coming weeks, maybe a spot for playoffs will open up. You know, we'll see. I don't want to say it's over. I don't want to say I'm out. It's too early for that. But we are on the back foot here. So maybe we'll make it, maybe we won't. I'm not bothered either way. So we are now 4 wins, 5 losses, -1 differential. We are on the literal edge of being even. Like if I had a win, if I win next week 1-0, I'll be 5-5-0. And that's kind of just the ideal place to be. I don't know if I'll win next week. We are up against the College Station Angerons, and they have a very scary team. So we'll see. Of course, I'll be bringing some cool prep and whatnot, but definitely excited to see where this goes. And I know this league is looking like I've been losing a lot more than I've been winning, but I feel like we've brought it back a little bit more later in the season. So you know, I had a feeling the first part was going to be rough. So we'll see. So yeah, GG to Zen, that was fun. Next week, videos, standard stuff. And then 3 more games, only 3 more games left before the end of the season, where I shall be doing a season analysis for the pretty much 0 people watching this. That's it. See ya, bye. Bye-bye.